Hello, everyone. Welcome to my presentation on artificial intelligence in the modern world of marketing. I will be discussing how data collected affects millennials like ourselves and our current and future consumer behaviors, as well as our possibly unknown participation in the accumulation of personal data by these companies. First, let's define artificial intelligence. According to dictionary.com, artificial intelligence is the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. In the TED Talk, the question is asked, how will people in power use AI to manipulate us? So, let's dive further into that. Our perception of artificial intelligence is so out of touch with the advancements made that we can't even begin to comprehend all of its abilities, despite being the ones that created it. Learning algorithms can characterize us more than we can characterize ourselves. By picking up on our likes on social media, to even noticing when we may linger on one post or ad when scrolling through a feed, AI is creating another version of ourselves in the form of a database. In the TED Talk, 3 of the main companies that were listed as ones that collect and sell data are Facebook, Google, and Amazon. As a millennial myself, and as most of yourselves, do you know one fellow millennial who has never used one of these 3 companies? We rely on them so heavily that, as a generation, we are probably the most well-known consumers to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence relies on this data coming from these sources of social media and websites to build these versions of ourselves. As mentioned in the TED Talk video, there is no limit to digital persuasion. In addition to this, as artificial intelligence collects more about us, this persuasion becomes more tailored and more powerful to each individual consumer. With the use of websites and apps, millennials become extremely vulnerable to the control that people in power, as mentioned before, over AI have on us consumers. There are options to protect consumers. In countries in Europe and many other countries around the world, there are stricter laws on the sharing of consumers' personal data. These laws should be considered to be adopted in the United States in an effort to protect individuals. More specifically, to reduce the fear of oversharing in the first place, these laws should require a company to only be allowed to collect information about their consumers for a strict purpose and report to them what this information was used for. In terms of positive aspects for customers and businesses, there are 2 main points for each that I think go hand in hand with each other. For customers, the ability of artificial intelligence to learn the lifestyle and detect possible gaps in efficiency makes businesses aware of how they can improve their products and services. Similarly, because artificial intelligence can help a business build a better understanding of the target market, they can build a more personalized shopping experience with the assistance of the learning algorithms previously mentioned. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is becoming something that we can't escape or take control of anymore. And, as millennials and everyday consumers, we need to be aware of what we share and how easily we can be persuaded. Thank you.